by doing some certain things, people think they're missing out on other things. Let's get it straight. You ain't missing out on nothing when you are working on yourself, when you are focused on your goals. You ain't missing out on nothing because you're trying to work for that. You don't have to be out and about. You don't have to be out with friends. Everybody has their opinion. I used to think like that. I used to feel like I had to be out and about. You're in your 20s, in your early 20s. You have to be out partying, clubbing, drinking, doing drugs. You only live once, right? And we see it as, we take it differently. Now it's like, I only live once. Okay, well, I need to do my best. I need to become my best, and really work hard, not invest my time into dumb shit that's not helping me become a better person, that's helping me heal. You don't have to have all these friends. You really should focus on becoming your own friend first and then thinking about becoming friends with other people. Because if you can't be a good friend to yourself, you won't be a good friend to other people. How you treat yourself, how you talk to yourself is exactly how you're going to treat others and talk to others. If you're mean to yourself, if you hate yourself, you're going to hate other people and you're just going to be mean to other people. That's just like a fact. That's just how it works, If you are focused on your goals, if you're working on your goals, you might think you're missing out on going out with friends, going out to the club, going out drinking, traveling, that you're missing out on finding the one, on meeting new people, on dating. If you were then out here dating, going out clubbing, partying, out with friends, then you're missing out on working on yourself, on healing, on working on your goals. So which one are you going to choose? And which one do you truly want to do? Do you really want to be out drinking and partying and just going out with friends and investing your time into that stuff? I mean, if you want to, shit, maybe, but think about the long run. Is that going to help you in any way? Drinking is just going to make you more depressed. It's going to worsen your anxiety. Going out drinking and partying does not mean you're social. Choose wisely. Either it's one, work on yourself and your goals. Once you're just focused on that, you're going to realize that going out and drinking and partying and dating, fucking around, you're going to be focused on you, on your goals. That you're like, I need to conserve my energy. I need to protect my energy from all these other energies. Once you spend time by yourself, that's the stuff that you realize. And you connect with yourself, find yourself. You're like, hey, I don't want to be doing that stuff no more. You realize the damage that it caused to you mentally, physically, and you don't want to keep going with that. And you guys, I'm telling you this from experience. What do we see nowadays? All these influencers. I say influencers because I don't really like the term influencer when people tell me, oh, you're trying to be an influencer, you're an influencer. I don't like that term because I am not trying to influence you to do anything. At the end of the day, you're going to do whatever the fuck you want to do. I think of myself more as an inspiration because I didn't influence myself to do anything. I truly inspired me, and I inspire myself every single fucking day to do better. When I decided to literally transform my life for the better, that still inspires me. Like, I fucking did that by myself. I was strong enough to get myself up and go from there. I didn't talk shit to myself because I had done all these things. I didn't judge myself. None of that. I didn't hate myself. I learned from all that and I moved on, and I know that I am a better person now. And I don't give a fuck what people say when people might bring up, my past or whatever. Like, you don't know me now. I know me, and that's all that fucking matters. I hope to inspire you guys to become the best version of yourselves, to change for the better, and to truly love yourself. We see all these influencers out here nowadays, and they're influencing dumb shit, to be honest. They're going out drinking and they vlog all that stuff. And what do you guys think? That influences you guys to drink, to go out, to party, to go clubbing, to go socialize, meet new people, to date other people, to fuck around. I'm just speaking facts, and I'm not hating, I'm not judging anybody. We see all these influencers too. A lot of them get a lot of surgery done. They get lip filler. You know what I'm saying? And that then influences you guys to do that stuff too. when they're out here vlogging, going to get Botox, lip filler, or their BBL, a new pair of boobs, like that influences you guys to do that. That's them trying to set these type of beauty standards and making you guys think that that's a 10. That's a baddie. That's what an influencer's supposed to look like. A lot of influencers now, they have like the same type of body type, and that's just not the way to go, and that's not the way to think, and you shouldn't be comparing yourself to them. A lot of them don't talk about it and don't say what they have gotten done. They just keep it private, like, okay, if you want to keep something private, whatever. But then that has you guys questioning your guys' body image and making you guys feel some type of way, not confident with your body image. And it's like, no, like, you guys need to stop comparing yourself to anybody online. You don't know if it's fake, you don't know if it's real, you don't know what they've gotten done, and you think that's all cute and it's going to make you look good. But do you really know the side effects of that? The long-term side effects of if you're going to get anything done, the long-term side effects from drinking a lot of alcohol, from doing drugs, from going out, from partying, surrounding yourself with all these energies. That's probably not the best for you to be around. And I know this from experience with partying, because I used to party a lot. I used to go out all the time. I thought that was living life. I thought that was fun. You guys think it's fun when you guys are seeing all these influencers, but not just influencers, anybody in general who's posting online and just showing themselves out and about all the time. Like, you think that's fun. They show you that fun part where they're out here laughing, da da da, all these things. They don't show you guys what happens. How the day after they feel like shit. You feel like shit. You don't feel like doing anything. You're fucking hungover. You lost your phone. You lost your keys. You got into a fight. You got into an argument with some people. Like, you don't want to be around that. You don't want to do that. And that is not fun. But none of that is fun. You think it's fun at that moment. All that partying and all that drinking, it made my anxiety worse. I was over here trying to escape and just not deal with it. And I was just building that shit up inside of me. It led to drugs, because I was consistent with going out every weekend. It was then a habit, a bad habit, going out every weekend. It led to me drinking every day. It led to the drugs. And that didn't lead to any growth. It just led to negative energy. It didn't lead to anything good, my peeps. And I'm not telling you not to drink, maybe not all the time, but honestly, when I stopped drinking, I was like, okay, I'm going to stop. I'm just going to quit for a little bit and then I'll get back to it. That was kind of my thing. I was like, I'm going to quit for a little bit. And then my goal was not to stop forever, to, quit forever. I haven't drank. I don't want to say I'm never going to drink. I don't think you need alcohol to have fun at all. Like, there's no point to really drink alcohol. When you're drinking alcohol, that's another spirit taking over your body. I don't want another spirit taking over my body. I want to keep my soul, I don't want nothing taking over me. I don't want to feel disconnected ever again. I was disconnected and lost for so many years that I know how that feels, and I don't ever want to feel like that ever again. I fell in love with me, with my soul, with who I am, and I'm confident. I don't need alcohol to loosen up, to feel confident. For me, there's just no need for alcohol. I just don't want it. But I don't want to say I'm never going to have alcohol ever again. I don't ever plan on getting drunk ever again. I don't ever plan on blacking out. I don't crave it. I don't want it. I feel like once you stop, you just realize how fun it can be without alcohol. How when you're just so connected to your true self, you don't want to disconnect because you love yourself so much. I don't want to poison myself. I'm done poisoning myself, and I don't want to harm myself. And I just think about that little girl inside of me, little Liz, and I'm like, I don't want to do that to her. I did that to her so young. Like, she started drinking so young. I don't ever want her to go through that ever again. Damn, I feel like this got really fucking deep. You're not being your true self with other people when you are drinking. Like I said, that is another spirit taking over your body. You're connected with all these other lost souls, to be honest, that are just trying to escape. Like, do you really want to talk to that? Do you really want to connect with that energy? Energy sticks onto you. You don't want that negative energy. I was a very shy person, and I would think, okay, let me drink some alcohol because I loosen up. I have more fun. I'm more fun. Deep down, it was like, that's how these people like me. If I'm going to drink, if I'm going to get buzzed and be a little out there, these people are going to like me. They're going to want to hang out with me. And that's just me attracting the wrong people, people that don't love me for my true self, because that really wasn't me. I didn't want to be doing that. But I was just so lost and disconnected and consistent with that, with going out, with drinking, with doing drugs, that it was just a habit. And I was just used to it. The hangover, all the crudas and all that shit, I was just so freaking used to it that I didn't have control. I really didn't have control. I didn't have control with alcohol, bro. Like, I was out of fucking control with alcohol. Seriously. When I was out there just going out and partying, I was missing out on working on myself, on healing, on loving myself, working towards my goals. At that time, I was also going to school. I was missing out on school a little bit too, on really having that school experience, because I mean, I passed school, I got my bachelor's and all, but I feel like I didn't really have that experience because I wasn't really present. I would be drunk, I would be high, I would do coke at school. I would go coked out, and that's just not being present. That's escaping. It's like I was physically there, but I just wasn't mentally there. My soul wasn't there. I wasn't giving it my all. I don't remember like shit from school, honestly. I don't. It got to the point where with presentations, I would just be like terrified. I would get this anxiety and just feel like I couldn't do it. What would I do? I would get high before. I would fucking drink or take a little bump. It shouldn't get to that point. Like, you shouldn't be using that as an excuse to be social, to loosen up, to gain confidence. That doesn't help you gain confidence at all. That lowers your fucking confidence, because then you're depending on that drug. You're going to depend on weed, on alcohol, or anything for confidence. No, you need to chill alone. You need to hang out by yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to build that confidence from within with no substance, from nobody, honestly. At the end of the day, you really have to help out yourself first. You need to be there for yourself. You need to do it for you, for your own good.